420 to 1. That's a pretty big payout. 50 pesos. That's a lot of pesos if he wins that. I don't know. We're gonna see. Oops. We're gonna see the joust coming out from. Kangorillaz is gonna win it. They're gonna get possession off the shield though. Wolf is able to recover. I believe it is. NtsFranz is a new player on this team's roster. A little bit of a shakeup with Pikes being injured, and PMS ended up with Sputnik, and Ignite now has Franz. The steal coming in though from Kangorillaz is gonna be able to get recovered by. Ignite. Who's gonna have a quick clear to make. Oh, but no, Strem is gonna recover it, but gets punched on the pass. The disc, however, goes low, and Far is able to get the clear. And Kang is able to maintain possession despite the sloppy offense. The pass from Sealable to Loveridge on the shield is gonna end up with the first goal of the match, going the way of Kangorillaz. Go up 2-0. A little bit of a rocky start for Kangorillaz. Ignite was able to play some pretty good defense, and the Kangorillaz came out a little bit slow, but they were able to make it happen. They were able to get the 2 points. And so we're going to see what Ignite can do with the disc possession. Where are you watching the stream from then? At home? We see Wolf come out with the disc on the QB. They're going to clear it deep to the top. It looks like, ooh, Far was there, but Sealable was just a little bit more there. And the pass those got down to Loveridge, who's going to go back up to Strembitsky. Strem looks like he's going for the long shot. Goes for it, and sinks the long shot. From the tunnel, yeah, they didn't give him enough respect, they just left it open. They're covering the passes, and Strem punished him for it. Puts it in from the tunnel. 42 meters, I'm sorry.
Round starting in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
So we're going to see Ignite with another go at this. The idea was sound, it almost got there, but man coverage from Kangorillaz was able to just barely cover it up. Kang is able to get the boost, and Franz not quite able to turn around. And so Loveridge the pass up to Sealable with the pass up to Strem. The pass back out, goes a little bit wide. It's going to bounce badly. Oh, Sealable's going to be able to recover it. And the quick boost comes in, bounces off the side of the shield. Wolf is going to have control, but he's going to go for the 3-pointer, it looks like. And it's going to get cleared out. Ignite is able to get the first boost and recover. The King boost came in a little bit too late, a little bit too slowly. So Ignite's going to try to work it out of their zone. But intercepted by Strem. He gets punched out. He gets the counter punch on Franz about a half a second later. Thank you, Canadian lag. Well, Franz is able to get the disc back. Clear to the top. Looks like Kang boost is coming in quick though. Able to recover it. A little bit of pressure coming in by Far. It looks like Kang is going to maintain possession in their own zone. A little bit of pressure coming in. Fast pack to Strem. He's got Sealable pretty deep. He's going to go for the pass. Sealable with no one in goal. Through the mail slot. Sinks another 3. And they extend their lead to 8-0.
Round starting in 15, 14, 13.
So Ignite, looks like they've generally gone for these long clear plays, and it's not really been working out for them. They've been getting the clears through the defense, but they've not been able to recover it yet. So we'll see what they decide to go with now. For the wide split that goes clear to the top again. Sealable is not going to get there first, it looks like. Gets punched out. Far, another punch. Far's going to recover it and sink the 2-pointer. Far popping off a little bit there. Looks like he got 2 punches and recovered the disc and puts it in for a 2-pointer to get their first points on the board.
Round starting in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9.
And so we'll see what Kangorillaz can bring to the offense when they've got possession.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Looks like they're gonna go for a standard split. Ignite going for the defensive chain. Passes though, the chain gets broken up. It looks like we've got like a 3v1, or at least a 2v1 moving in. The chain comes in too slowly and Sealable's able to sink a goal, 2 points. Yeah, the chain was a good idea, but it looks like it stopped a little bit too soon, and they got taken out. Kang was able to walk up with the 2 points, or with the 2v1, get the 2 points.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So we're gonna see Ignite with the disc again. This time they're gonna go for a little bit more possession-oriented play, but they're gonna get stopped by Sealable. Or Strem, sorry. And the disc goes through to Far, who's gonna recover it, it looks like. Recover it with a little bit of difficulty. He's got Loveridge covering. Wolf comes in, pass over to Franz, who's gonna sink it through the off the backboard. And Ignite starting to wake up a little bit. They're putting 2 points on the. They got 2 goals so far, putting 4 points on the board. We're already 3.5 minutes into this first game, so definitely a lower scoring overall than the last game, if I remember correctly. 14 points total in 3.5 minutes isn't the most absurd, the highest scoring game we've seen easily. Kang with the disc again. They're going to send both players to the left. It looks like Loveridge is able to break up their chain. Strem goes for the long shot, but hits the shield. Looks like Far's going to be able to recover it quickly unless Loveridge comes in, but gets punched out. Sealable punched out too. Ron's going to be able to grab it and get the clear off. Literally get to it first is a real question though. It looks like Kang's got the first boost coming in. Sealable going to recover it. He's got 1 pressuring on, but past the Loveridge, and this is in their possession. Now up to Strem in the tube. He's going to go for the long shot, but hits the small block. Ignite going to recover it, but gets punched out. Sealable with a bad pass up. Loveridge not quite be able to recover it. Strem, however, is going to be able to pass it back over to Loveridge. They're going to maintain possession. A wide pass over to Sealable. They're going to push into the bubble. Taking a little bit slow, there's nothing wrong with that. Pass up to the Loveridge and sink in through the back. And Ignite making them work for their goals. There's another minute-long play that ended up with Kangorillaz sinking the 2-pointer.
Round starting in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10.
We're gonna see Ignite can do here now with the disc. They've been a little bit. They started waking up a little bit, so they could definitely still start getting this in. Start getting the action in. No 3-pointers this game so far, so we'll see. Maybe they can break that streak and give themselves a pretty solid position. A 3-pointer is definitely. Although Sealable with the interception. Now all of a sudden a 2v1. Loveridge slams it into the shield though. And Franz is able to clear it. Oh no, bad clear though. Goes wide. Wolf is able to recover though. Goes to the top. Successful clear this time. Goes really deep. And Kang just able to barely get there first, but Far punches out Sealable and puts one in. 6-12. Ignite is not out of this yet. Kang got there first and they thought they were comfortable, but Ignite was right on them. Fire was able to get the good punch and steal. Put it in.
15, 14,
Team up to 6
13,
points.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Kang is definitely need to start tightening up a little bit if they want to maintain their lead. Ignite is putting the pressure on. And the pass comes out, but just barely. A bad pass, though, goes back to the side of Kangorillaz. Loveridge is luckily able to pick it up. Back to Sealable, over to Strem. The good, quick passing from Kangorillaz. All of a sudden, Loveridge and Strembitsky are going to be able to move forward. With Sealable all three, 3v1. They punch the goalie and walk it in. Yeah, really good quick passing by Kangorillaz here. They're able to get the punches off, and then Sealable's able to get a boost and come in on the goalie
Starting in 15,
and just completely secure that
14,
goal.
13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ignite here has been definitely waking up a little bit. We'll see if they can continue their streak. But they're going to need a little bit more than just going even with Kangorillaz. The pass goes off, but it's a little bit weak. He got punched, but the clear goes right back to Wolf. Passes it over to Far on the right, who's got an open goal, is going to go for it, but Sealable able to get there. Looks for the clear. His teammates are already boosting. Loveridge is going to get there first. And no boost coming yet, although a little bit weak on the recovery. Strembitsky able to get there, but misses the shot. It looks like Wolf's going to be able to recover this, but Kang comes in quick. But Wolf does get the slap off. However, recovered by Sealable. Passes it over to Strembitsky. Gonna go back to Sealable. Pretty open. He's got Loveridge on the floor. Go to Loveridge. He's got Strem behind him. Sealable instead. Goes to Strem behind the goal. Back to Loveridge in the front. Loveridge puts it in. And that's the Kangorillaz bubble offense that everybody hates to play against. Just so many quick, short passes going off. One right after another. And just when you think there's a guy who's right there about to score the goal, they go for one extra pass. You can really never tell when they're going to shoot it. And that's why their offense is so strong.
12, 11, 10, 9,
Well, Knight lost the possession on that one last time. Let's see if they can maintain possession on this attempt.
4, 3, 2, 1. The round has begun.
Pretty quick man offense coming in. Or man defense coming in. Clears it through the top, right into the hands of Strembitsky. That clear through the top is only going to work so many times before they start putting somebody up there. They're going to start covering that. The pass up to Strem is going to go miss, though, and Far's going to be able to maybe get there. Loveridge gets the boost off of him, but the rest of Ignite's going to come in. Loveridge still putting pressure on, though. In 1v3, he's able to get the punch and clear the disc. Strem gets punched, but gets it to Sealable, although Ignite gets there first. They're going to slap it, just barely misses the tunnel, though. Ignite comes in with a boost again this time, though. They're catching it in Kangorillaz by surprise. A no boost coming in yet. They are going to get there, though, and sink the two-pointer. And Far has been playing really well this game. You've seen him make a lot of really big steals, punches, or shots.
Round starting in 15, 14.
We'll see if Ignite can
12,
continue this performance. I think if they keep playing the way they do, Kang is going to get a little bit frustrated because, I mean, Kangorillaz definitely came into this game expecting to win. But they're having a little bit of I mean, they're still ahead, obviously, but they're having a little bit of trouble. So we'll see if they can get it together and do what they want to do. Although the bad clear, though, misses through a Strem. Franz is going to be able to recover it. He's got Strembitsky on, though. He's going to recover the disc, though, steals it, and the pass back to Sealable without getting punched. Right back over to Loveridge. Back to Strem, who's going to push into the disc. Sealable sinks it.
2 points on the board.
I don't care if it looked like bullshit to you.
Starting
And it really has been just a back and forth game.
13, 12, 11,
Ignite just needs to get a little bit more stops and stop getting stopped just as much as they are. But other than that, this game has been pretty back and forth. No three-pointers yet. We're at 7.5 minutes into the game. Kangorillaz has only managed to get a 10-point lead. Pass across to Wolf, though, it misses. Loveridge recovers it, passes over to Sealable. He's going to go for the three-pointer, but off the bottom of the shield. So back to Sealable, who's going to pass it back to Strem. Goes back to Sealable. Oh no, recovered by Far, who came out of nowhere, I guess. That was really strange. Looks like Sealable's going to be able to recover it. Passes it over to Strem. Who's going to see Loveridge on the right. And push into the goal, but gets punched out by the aggressive goalieing from, I didn't see their name. I'd like to give credit for that, but I can't. And the clear just barely misses and rings around the tunnel. The Ignite boost missing, and that leaves two players way out of position, although Wolf recovers but gets punched out by Sealable. Strem recovers the disc, passes it to Loveridge on the shield. Loveridge pushes in, And puts the 2-pointer in. It was Wolf. Wolf got the good, I think it was a punch. I forget what I was trying to give credit for.
When I go to line up.
God bless, dude.
Round starting in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
We're gonna see Ignite with a disc again.
4, 3, 2,
Kangorillaz' lead slowly but surely growing. They're able to get the defensive stops on to Ignite's offense. Well, Loveridge goes deep and gets lost behind Wolf. He's got a teammate coming back to pick him back up, and it looks like Ignite's got a 2v1 coming in. And Franz is able to sink it in from the backboard. Or from the back side of the goal. He didn't hit the backboard.
Round starting in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10.
We're gonna see Kangorillaz this time. Minute and a half left.
6, 5, 4.
Only a 10-point lead still. This game is very much not quite over yet.
It's game on.
Strem with control, gonna hold this plate a little bit slowly. Ignite's chain is behind him now. They're kind of playing it a little bit strange, but maybe there's something to it. The pass goes badly, but back over the middle of Strem. Wolf is able to get there though and slap it through. And Ignite looks like they got the first chain as well. They're gonna get there first. Ooh, bad boost though. They're gonna have to clear it back to recover. Although Strem is gonna be able to get there and slap it forward. This time looks like Ignite's gonna be able to get there first. They got a chain coming on quickly. They're gonna clear to the left tunnel. Got a teammate there, Wolf, looking to get the long shot, but he's got it covered. Loveridge slowly closing in. He's gonna look for a pass across. He finds Wolf forward, but a little bit too overshot him. I guess he thought he was gonna keep boosting. The clear comes in, bounces off the wall to Sealable. He's gonna pass it back. Strem, he's gonna clear to the tunnel. Ignite does have far back, and he might be able to get to this, but Kangorillaz' boost is coming in quickly. He slaps it off the wall into the hands of Strem, who's gonna hold the disc on the ceiling. He's got Sealable forward. He gets the block off. Pass forward to Strem, back to Loveridge, but he's not ready for it. They're gonna decide to throw it back to Sealable. Back up to Strem and Loveridge on the ceiling. Gonna go back and forth between them a couple times. Loveridge misses the pass again though. And that's gonna be the half.
Did you guys see my hand?
And blue takes the win.
Was that what that was when you ran
That
into
was
this?
so funny, dude. Love kept calling, so I was like, "Bro, I only got one hand." But okay.
Well, a 10-point deficit at the halftime is definitely not the worst situation. I think we had a similar situation last time, and we only saw that grew. But maybe Ignite will show us, will beat the odds and come back.
Oh, no.
Because 10 points is
What's happening?
nothing when you still got
apparently
10 minutes
both
left.
Servers are just unable to connect right now. Woof.
That makes sense, my dude.
So
That
how's
makes a
that?
lot of
How's
sense.
that 90 Canadian ping treating you? It's
I mean, it's regular to me. I don't complain about nothing.
yeah, we never complain.
Are you kidding me, Wolf?
Am I
You're
allowed
like
to
the most
complain?
toxic Echo Arena player.
So we're gonna see the halftime. Ignite.
We were getting
I think if they're gonna wanna pull this one back, they're definitely playing well. But they're just their offense whenever they've got possession of the disc has been a little bit too inconsistent. I think they've given up a few too many discs over to the side of Kangorillaz, where Kangorillaz has, I think, only been stopped like once or maybe twice by Knight's defense. So they're definitely going to need to stop. They definitely need to tighten up their offense when they've got possession of the disc and really like start converting more of those possessions into possessions on the opponent's side. And they're also going to need to stop if they want to make the comeback. They're going to need to either start sinking some 3-pointers on their possessions, or they're going to start. They're going to need to start pressuring Kangorillaz' offense a little bit harder. Maybe force some mistakes. Otherwise, I think this game is pretty even. Just a few mistakes on the side of Ignite, and a little on Kangorillaz, but we'll see. Looks like Ignite actually wins the joust, and they're unfortunately not going to have a chain together to go recover the disc. And it looks like Loveridge or Strem are going to get there first, so Kangorillaz is going to recover from losing the bout to joust. Pass over to Sealablebag. He's going to find Now hold on to this for a little while. You're gonna find Strem in the tube. Strem is all alone right now. Ignite does not have any boosts yet. Strem gonna go for the long shot. Misses just off the side of the backboard. Almost gonna be able to recover, but Carr is able to get there and pass back to his teammates. Wolf now with the disc up top. He's gonna wait for his teammates to get a little bit more open. Push forward. He's got Far on the right. He's gonna find him. Far with the open long shot if he's feeling comfortable. He's gonna go for it. Hit the block, bounce up. He's gonna recover the disc though, and go for the three-pointer again, and this time sinks it. With an amazing self-pass to juke out the defender.
That bug to get fixed, where if you're anchored while you punch someone who's blocking, you don't actually get stunned, you can still move.
Oh, that's whack. No, you just
Yeah, like if
exposed
you
it.
boosted away right there, you would have
Starting
dropped
in
me even though I was
15,
stunned.
14, 13, 12.
Strum just exposing
11,
us like that.
10, 9, 8,
But
7,
Ignite is able to
6,
get the first point of the half with a three-pointer no less. That puts him in a pretty good position, only at a 7-point deficit. They can definitely still make this game happen. As well as Kangorillaz coming out with a really quick play. So the missed pass, and then the punch comes in, and Far's able to recover it, and they're going to go for the clear, although a little bit sloppy. And Strembitsky's able to recover it, pass it forward to his teammates. Loveridge passes the Sealable through the back, and Sealable puts one in. Definitely would have been better for Ignite if they'd gotten that clear through. However, they're still looking pretty good on this half. They still up 1 point on the half. So that three-pointer early on. Now they've got possession, so they can try to make something happen here. And they're still well on their way to making this comeback. They just gotta stay concentrated, stay focused, and keep doing what they're doing.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're underway. It's headed back downfield.
And Far with the recovery, almost gets the shot off, but into the dome of Sealablebag. However, gonna get the boost off and pass it back, although hits the block. Looks like Lover's gonna really get there first. No, Wolf is gonna really get there first and passes it over to Franz, who's got an open goal. Oh no, he's got a goalie there. He's got a goalie there. That's up to Wolf or Far though. I'm sorry, Far right above the goal, coming down. He just is able to sneak it in. I didn't actually see Far there. I thought he was going for the crazy three-pointer on a goalie there. But that was a really good play. Clearly, Kangorillaz wasn't expecting it either.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
And so Kangorillaz is going to go with possession again. They've got to be feeling a little bit of pressure now, dude. In this half, Ignite's closed the distance between them, which pretty much until this point had just been growing. And so they've got to feel a little bit of pressure to start putting some points on the board. However, they're going to get a little bit antsy and miss the pass. And it looks like Ignite's going to be able to recover this one. Oh, but... Oh no, Sealable is able to sneak and steal the goal, but it ends up working out. Strem sinks a 3 when all of Ignite leaves the goal open. It looked like a really good play by Sealable, but he just got a little bit too quick and missed the disc. Although I'm sure he'll claim that was intentional because it got the Strem and eventually turned into a 3-pointer.
11,
We all know that's not true.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
And so Ignite back down to a 10-point deficit, but they still got possession of the disc, so they're still at a slight advantage here. They're gonna... Wolf is able to push forward. They're not getting super pressured yet. He's gonna clear it low, but it's gonna get intercepted by Strembitsky. You know, come into the tunnel and go for the boop shot. And it's gonna make it, extending the lead to 13 points.
Round starting in 15, 14, 13, 12.
So Ignite, they definitely, they're still definitely in this. They still got almost 8 minutes left in this half with only a 13-point deficit. That's definitely doable, but they started making a run and they lost it a little bit. So maybe we'll see how that affects their mental state. Oh, Far. The opportunity for the Rick 3-point and dings it off the top, and goes for the rebound against the goalie, which just gets saved. And Kangorillaz boost is able to get there and Loveridge. It's a 2-pointer. Making the score 15-30 going the way of Kangorillaz. You can definitely tell Far missed that 3-pointer, got a little bit frustrated for that immediate rebound shot against the goalie. Probably not the best move, but it happens. Let's see if they can recover now. Kangorillaz is definitely going to be wary of that long play again, because Ignite almost just, I mean, Kangorillaz narrowly escaped the 3-pointer against him right there. So we're going to see Ignite move forward with pretty solid possession on the other team's half. Wolf can push into the zone, but gets punched out. Loveridge can be able to recover it and clear it to the top. Just goes all the way down. It looks like Ignite has the first boost, but both players are going to get stunned. It looks like Sealable is going to be able to get there and recover the disc. Passes it back to Loveridge. Passes it back over to Sealable on the other side. Oh, the missed pass. Sealable still able to recover it. Finds Strembitsky on the top. Strembitsky looks like he's moving into the goal. We got Loveridge in the bottom though, who's going to come up and sink the 2-pointer. I mean, with 6.5 minutes left, this game is still definitely not over. All you can tell, Ignite is a little bit that flare that they had at the beginning of the first half when they closed the lead a little bit. Definitely died out a bit. And if they can realize that the game is so far from over still, they could definitely still make this comeback. It's just having the strength to keep going, having the mental strength to keep going after that. A little bit hard. So you're gonna go for the clear to the right tunnel. Although good man-to-man defense by Kangorillaz is gonna force both players to get punched, and they're gonna be able to recover and clear it to the side. Although a bad clear, might be able to get recovered, but no Loveridge is able to recover it. Excuse me. And clears it down. Although Ignite able to recover. Passes it to his teammate on the side, Franz. Back down to Far, who's going to look through the tube. He's going to look for maybe the long shot almost. But no, finds Franz in the middle. And they're going to start pushing up. Kang with the boost though, all going back to goal. Lover stops a little bit early to put the pressure on. Wolf finds Far on the side. He goes back to Wolf. Finds Franz on the bottom. Hits the punch on the defender and then just walks up and scores the 2-pointer. That's definitely what they needed. They were feeling a little bit flat, having a couple goals from Kangorillaz coming in succession, but they were able to break that streak. And Franz is able to just put the moves on the Kangorillaz, getting the punch on the first defender and then overhanding over the second one.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
So we're gonna see Kangorillaz with the disc for the first time in a while. Pressure comes on, Wolf gets the punch on him, and the disc goes wide. Looks like Ignite's gonna be able to get there first, but they've got a player really deep. They are gonna get the punch on him, but the pass goes back. And it looks like Loveridge is gonna pick this up, or Sealable's gonna pick this up. They get punched up quickly and passes it over to Loveridge. Loveridge gonna find Strem on the right side. Or Sealable on the right side. So he tries to pass it, and Franz with another punch on the defender, although bad clear. Looks like Far might be able to get this if he fights, but looks like the disc is gonna go back down to another player in the middle, up to Sealable on the top. All three Kangorillaz players now playing upside down, trying to play that ceiling defense against them. You see Far switch in response, and the punch happens against the defender. Wolf is able to get clear through the top. We'll see which team can get the boost together first. It looks like Kangorillaz boost is going to get there first. A good defense from Ignite, but unfortunately their boost is going to get stopped. Kangorillaz is going to retain possession. But it looks like, oh, Franz with the interception, but punched out right afterwards. Sealablebag going to find Strem on the right side, but a bad pass puts down the disc down to the trap. Far's going to recover. And hold on to the disc. He's going to find Franz punches out with Loveridge. And Far is going to get the disc this time and throw it. A really quick shot. Almost bounces in. Strem is going to be able to get the clear off, but it's a bad clear and the disc is gone wide. Sealable able to recover it, passes it back. Strem.
Blue clears it out.
He's gonna clear through the opposite tunnel this time. This is gonna make it all the way through. Kangorillaz boost is gonna come in first, and they're gonna be able to slam the sealable slam the disc in. Another 2 points.
Round starting in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
So Ignite with the disc again this time.
1.
You see Ignite go for the clear through the top play yet again. However, Sealable is there waiting. But he drops the disc. He gets punched out. Far's able to recover it. He's definitely not happy about that one. The boost though from Kang comes back, and Far's not gonna be able to get the 3-pointer. He's got one teammate forward, another teammate above him. Have a missed reception by Wolf. The disc gets cleared out by Kangorillaz. The clear goes a little bit weak though and ends up in the bottom of their half. Wolf's able to recover it and goes for the 3-pointer, but it gets stolen by Strembitsky the last second. However, Ignite's boost is going to get there first, and Wolf is going to keep possession. Got a teammate back still. He makes the pass, but it hits the inside of the trench. Kangorillaz recovers it and sinks the 3-pointer. Sealablebag with the 3. The point now extended to 20 with only about 3 minutes left. It's starting to look like Ignite's fire that started in a little bit of the in the beginning of the first half, or the second half, I'm sorry, is out. They're gonna need to really turn on the afterburners if they want to make this comeback now. 20 points in 3 minutes is a tall order. Franz with the interception, he's punched out. Wolf grabs it up and gets punched out again. Loveridge this time getting punched, and Franz is able to make the clear. Knight's boost comes in first, but it comes in slow when Kangorillaz is able to catch up and overtake them. Wolf gets punched out, and the Kangorillaz chain gets intercepted by Franz, who's able to get there first. However, the bounce off the trench puts the disc into the hands of Kangorillaz. Bounces it off the backboard, and the slap forward, but Wolf is able to get there just in time and make the save. However, gets it stolen from him in the 3-pointer from Loveridge. Oh, a really great defensive play by Ignite, but they just held on to it a little bit too long there. And the punch got made through, and the 3-pointer happens because of it.
Round starting in 15, 14, 13, 12.
Now 40 points, Kangorillaz is probably feeling a lot more comfortable than they were earlier in this game.
7, 6,
And Ignite has started to slow down a little bit, it feels like. Waiting a little bit too long to throw the disc. And they've still been fighting hard, but you can tell these Pizza League matches are really long, so it's a battle of endurance as much as it's a battle of skill. Strem goes for another boop shot, this time missing, and getting picked up by Wolf.
Orange catches the enemy pass.
He can find his teammate on the right. Oh no, he's gonna go for the clear. Ignite's boost comes through pretty quickly. However, they're not able to get to the disc. And Kang comes through. Got one on the goal now. Pass to his teammate, Far, now sinks the 2-pointer. Ignite back in the game at 19 points. They still got quite a ways to go and not much time to do it. But it's good to see they're not completely out of it yet.
Round starting in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Teams entering the arena.
Strembitsky starts with his clears to the top, giving it a taste of their own medicine. Loveridge with the quick 3-pointer.
On that shot.
Yeah, the play that Ignite's been running a lot
Round starting
this
in
time around.
15, 14,
now comes back to bite them in the butt when Kangorillaz pulls it out. Scores a quick goal.
7,
Quick 3-pointer, no less.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Teams have
Actually, United back with possession. An open pass on the right. Farr is able to recover. He's got to see his teammate on the floor. He's got Wolf across. Back to Farr. Down to Franz. Who's going to put it back to Farr on the backboard, and they're going to sink it in. Really good control by Ignite there. Unfortunately, as much as I hate to say it, it feels like it's a little bit too little, too late. And although they're still playing really well, they're just the lead that started at the beginning of the game just slowly. I mean, same story as last game, really. Just the lead slowly grew. Teams felt pretty even, but just a little bit, just a slow lead that slowly grew over time. And eventually you just reach the point where the comeback is no longer really feasible.
And we're underway.
A minute left, Strembitsky carrying the disc up. And then the quick point. Loveridge did a really good job of tying up the defenders on the minimap there. You can see, just held them up at double diamonds forever. Strembitsky and Sealablebag were able to just march it down the field. Eventually, once the goalie retreated to the
Starting in 15,
retreated,
14,
they were able to get the pass off, and Sealablebag was able to sink the 3-pointer.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
And although Strem just carried it up the field, that was a pretty quick play, actually. They basically didn't really do any
Teams entering the
slowing
arena.
down in control.
It's headed back
See
down.
Wolf that passed down to Franz, who's got Farr open on the right, but not for long. He's gonna have Wolf back instead. Oh, back up to Farr, who's actually on the block and open, but not for long. Sealable with the steal.
Clears it out of their zone.
And Kangorillaz with the boost gets hijacked, but the leech gets punched
30
off.
seconds remaining. It's good.
Sealable and Loveridge are able to boost down there and get the punch off, or get the goal off.
Round starting in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ignite with this time. They're gonna move forward.
Game on.
Going for another deep play, it looks like. Got Farr open on the right side. Gonna find Franz open on the left. He's gonna push up below the goal. It goes to the backboard and it goes in. Strembitsky getting credit for the goal, but he didn't react quite quick enough. And we're gonna see just a little bit of juice left in Ignite's tank, so they're gonna be able to score one more goal with 15 seconds left.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9,
15 seconds left and Kang to go.
7, 6, 5,
This game's over.
3,
Pretty much over.
1.
But we'll see the last 15 seconds what play Kang pulls out. If they go for something quick or just hold the disc. They're gonna go for it this time on the floor. And the defense misses, but so does the shot. And that's gonna be the game.
Great job guarding the goal. Interception.
Good game.
And the round comes to a close.
I mean, I do think this game was like the same story as the last one, really. It was one team got a pretty early lead, like the first 2 or 3 minutes of the match, and then just as that match went on, the lead fluctuated a little bit, but it slowly grew, and eventually just you see pretty much the exact same scoreline as last game. I think last game was 50-24. This one 23-48. Both PMS and Ignite fighting pretty hard against teams that were seeded pretty a fair bit higher than them. But ultimately, the 20-minute match definitely came into factor, and the lead just slowly grew over time for both matches. I hope somebody corrects me if I'm wrong, but I think that is it for the Pizza League. Oh no, there's the I'm definitely wrong. We have the pizza, the match, the Final Four tournament thing. It's still going to happen at some point. Yeah, we're going to see the standings. The Kangorillaz 11.5, Eclipse, and Team Joker are going to be the 4 teams moving into the Final Four bracket, which I honestly have no idea what the format is, but I'm just going to assume that we're smarter than doing single elimination. We're going to do double elimination with the 4 teams to determine who gets the pie. So we see Kangorillaz finishing the Pizza League season 7-0, not dropping a single match. 11.5 only dropping 1, I believe, to Kangorillaz. Eclipse in 3rd place, 4-3, losing to Kangorillaz 11.5 and I think Joker beat them? Or no, PMS beat Eclipse, I'm sorry. PMS took the 3rd game off
You guys ever
Eclipse.
have the disc just like pop out of
Joker dropping 3 games to, I believe, Eclipse 11.5 and Kangorillaz, which are the 3 teams seated above them. So Joker definitely the underdogs going into the Final Four. Their only 3 losses to the other 3 teams in the top 4 bracket with them. Eclipse also has a little bit of work to do, finishing the same record as Joker, but with a little bit better performance as far as opponents goes. Kangorillaz obviously 7-0. They're probably the favorite to win, but 11.5 is not far behind them, and I believe it's been like 4, maybe 5 weeks since 11.5 played Kangorillaz, so a lot has changed since then. Obviously, in ESL Weekly Cups, we still see 11.5 placing just actually, I think in the most recent week, 11.5 beat Kangorillaz, took 1st place. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that 11.5 beat Kangorillaz in the most recent match, most recent ESL Weekly. So it'll be interesting to see this Final Four for sure, and see which team can come on top. Because I honestly think that almost every team, like all 4 teams in the top 4, could win this potentially. So that'll be exciting to see. But otherwise, I think that's it for the night. And so thank you everybody who's watching for tuning in. Thank you Exhibit for subscribing with Twitch Prime and for providing us with these graphics that we're using right now. And that's gonna be everybody have a good night.